Hey there, good morning. Good morning and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to share this out. I'm going to see if I can get it shared out a little bit so that we can get more people to hear this message today, because I have a very special message for you today. And it is, just 1 second here. Let me just go and share this on my own timeline. Okay. And then I'll also share it. Excuse me. Good morning, Madeline. Good morning and welcome. So I'm going to share this out. I've got a big message for you today. This is Cheryl Dobash, Lady Boss Boomer, coming to you live with story number 103. Story number 103. And so today I'm going to, there. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's early, 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and we're going to just rock and roll this. We're here every morning, 7 days a week, to share with you a story of success. Now, who doesn't like success? Well, I think everyone does. A story of success. And so I'm on my water challenge. I want to show you what I'm drinking today. Cucumbers in my water. I like it. I like to drink my water in my nice crystal glass because it's elegant. I like elegant things. I like classy, elegant things. When I'm going out, I put my water in this jug. And this is a stainless steel jug. And then I have this great lid that goes on it. And so it keeps my water very cool as well. So that's what I'm doing on my water challenge. Have you joined our water challenge yet? If you haven't, you might want to join it, because you're going to get a lot of results. And so I'm not here to talk about my water challenge today. What I am here to do is to share with you Stephanie's story. So every morning I bring you a different story of a person that has created results in their health, because it's all about our health today. It always has been, but it's even more so today, because if we honestly don't have good health, we don't have anything. We can't follow our passion. We can't create the financial freedom that we want. We won't be there for our kids. We won't be able to go to the soccer game and to do the fun stuff that our kids want us to do. If we're way overweight and unhealthy and, smoke and eat all of those unhealthy things, oh, it's just painful, My heart goes out to you if that is where you're at. And I'm hoping that if you got on this live today, I'm hoping that you get some nuggets from this live that can help you to move forward, even if it's only doing our 5-day water challenge and drinking wonderful water every day. That's going to be the beginning, really is. So today I'm going to talk about a woman. This woman is she's in her 30s. And usually I talk more about women that are over 45, but I had to share with you Stephanie's story because it was so compelling. So you see, Stephanie is this kind of girl that she loves to be active. She has a lot of friends, and she's got little kids, and they're in different sports, and her daughter's in ballet, and Stephanie, because of what her diet was, she just kept gaining weight in her middle, just kept gaining and gaining. Let me stand up, and I want to show you how my middle is just slimming down. And it's because of what I'm doing. So you see, it's just slimming down. The inches are just falling off. And that's what Stephanie did too. And I'm going to tell you how she did that in a second. But you see, Stephanie was, her kids wondered, why, mommy, don't you have the energy that you had? Well, why, Mommy, can't you come out and swing with us? Because her butt was too big to fit in the swing, quite honestly. I know that's a terrible thing to say, but it's just the truth. That's what happens. Hey, good morning, Mike. Thanks so much for joining us. Let's see who else I have over here on my live. So let me go over there and see. All right. So I want you to really understand what Stephanie was going through, because it's very painful when your little kids say, well, Mommy, why can't you come and swing with us? Well, Mommy, why can't you sit in the swing? It's very, very painful. And I remember back when my kids were growing up, one of the things that I used to do, which was so detrimental to me, and I know a lot of moms do this, because I was raised with, you don't waste anything, you don't throw anything out. And so the leftovers, when there would be a little bit of leftovers after dinner, I would eat it. When there would be stuff that my kids didn't eat, I would eat it, because I grew up not with a lack of food. And so it was like, okay. And so you would eat those things that you didn't need to eat. You had already had your dinner and you were full, but you didn't want to waste it. And so Stephanie kind of grew up, even though she's younger than me, she grew up in that kind of household with that kind of upbringing where you eat what's on your plate, and where you most of the food that we had and most of the food that Stephanie had was really high in carbohydrate, and because it's cheaper. And, good fruits and vegetables and good organic meat is expensive. It's more expensive. It's really not expensive. But when you think about a good, beautiful salad versus a bowl of macaroni and cheese, well, macaroni and cheese is much cheaper. And so anyway, this young woman, she grew up similar to I did, with that mindset. And so she kept getting bigger and bigger, and her butt and her belly just kept getting bigger and bigger. I'm going to show you pictures of her after the live. I'll post the photo and show you what she did. And so Stephanie's story is it's like many mom and dad stories. Their kids, they can't play with their kids. They can't do the stuff that they want to do with their kids, and then their kids are embarrassed because they go to school and another kid will say, oh, your mom is fat. That is just so heartbreaking. It really, really is. It's just heartbreaking. And to see these beautiful young women, young moms and young dads that are so overweight, and really, there's help. There's true help. And so I'm going to share with you what Stephanie did. So I'm looking at Stephanie's story. I interviewed Stephanie, and she shared with me all of these things that I'm telling you. And she said, Cheryl, I had tried a lot of things, but really I had given up, even at my young age in my 30s, because I was overweight when I got pregnant. And then after the pregnancies, I just, during the pregnancies, I gained even more weight. And then after the pregnancy, I gained even more weight. And it was a problem in my marriage. And she said that now my kids are, 8 and 10, and it's a problem. It was a big problem. And so when her girlfriend came to her and said, Stephanie, I found something that I think that you will want to see. And, well, what is it? Stephanie said. Well, I love my water. I have water in the morning instead of coffee. Anyway, her friend said, Stephanie, I think you'll want to see this. I met this woman, and she's lost a lot of weight and changed a lot of things about her health. And I know you've tried to do things, but this is not a diet, Stephanie. This is just a lifestyle shift. And Stephanie said, well, what do you mean a lifestyle shift? Well, it's really it's buying different things at the grocery store and learning to prepare different meals for your whole family so that your whole family can be healthy as well. And then it's adding a couple of supplements to what you do. And people, men and women, they're getting all kinds of results. And I just wondered if you would just have a look at it. And so Stephanie said, okay, so her girlfriend sent her this 2-minute video from her phone. She just popped it over from her phone or from her, from an app that she had in her phone and on her iPad. And so she just popped this 2-minute video over to her, and Stephanie watched it, and she thought, wow, this sounds really easy and really good. And so April the 1st of this year, just 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago now, is when Stephanie started this program. And guess what? In those 2 months, Stephanie has lost over 30 inches and 21 pounds. Now, can't you just imagine how wonderful she is feeling and how proud she is and how proud her husband is and how her marriage is improving? And, it's time, guys, to let go of the excuses. Really, let go of the excuses. It's time to get healthy. If you're out there and you are overweight and you have inflammation and you have health challenges, and I don't care how old you are, it's time to let it go. Get some real, honest, genuine help. It's right here. All you have to do is message. Just say yes, put a Y that you want help, and we're here to help you. So that is Stephanie's story. And I so love sharing these stories because they're life changing. And so Stephanie still, and you'll see in the photos, she still has some weight to go. I'm not sure just what her weight goal is. I'll pop that in when I find that out later today. She knew that I was going to share her story on my live today. And so that is, it's amazing, what happens when you really take charge of your life and take charge of your health. You can make enormous, enormous changes. And so I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that you will comment below. Let us know if you would like to make some changes in your health. And if not, no worries. If you're fine where you are, if you're stuck and you want to stay stuck, no problem. Stay there. We're here to help the people that really want to make a shift. And so I'd be grateful if you share it out. Let us know where you're coming in from. If you watch the replay, just type in replay and let us know. And again, this is Cheryl Dobash coming to you live, where every day at 7 a.m. Pacific, we bring you a different story of people changing their health around the world. I'll see you next time. Have an amazing Saturday. Bye-bye.